Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Sitting up there at the top of the group, tied with the rest of the members. TSM are the ones that are in a must-win situation. Freak, they're giving you a chance.
The two top laners here. No, this is a big play on the bottom side. A lot of CC coming back and forth. Reckless going to be okay. Now Biofrost with the W on is going to be stunned. And now, as all the durability drops off, he'll take some decent damage. End of the day, though, shield comes up for Hylissang. He's going to be pretty safe. And Selfmade, right in front of Spica, is trolling this Drake. Information not gathered. Good sneak, good play. Selfmade, not only do they have a 300 gold lead, but first Drake goes to Fnatic as well.
Yep, self-made dragon right there is able to do it all himself. Gets right in the back there.
TSM right now, Fnatic absolutely in command of the first 12 minutes of this game. They are at 2 Drakes already. The Soul would be at 22 minutes. And if TSM cannot find the way into this game, this is going to be...
Leona Ultimate and Galio Ultimate are ready, but since they've started up the Rift Herald on the top side of the map, looks like they aren't going to go for the bottom play. Here comes a rotation from Fnatic.
Orianna Rome going to find a shockwave on a Biofrost. Keep walking away. Selfmade's here, flashes in, gets the first blood. Now a play on the top side. I've seen this before. This time it's going to work out, though. TSM get a kill back. More money over to Fnatic thanks to first blood, though.
All right, Selfmade looking to punish. We'll speak of face check him. Graves' burst damage is immense from a brush position. Good ward.
Ult, too. Selfmade didn't have to ult to get the kill on a Biofrost, so he has full power here. Look at the play. There's the first attack. Now, will there be reinforcements? It's Bjergsen over the top. Finds the slam. Will look for Hylissang. Flashes away and can't find the taunt. The Q is going to be enough. Speaking gets the auto, and Dark Harvest finds him a kill.
Finally, TSM are able to use that Galio.
TSM going to go for this play. Recall's coming through now, and the TP is first for Bwipo. Fnatic will outnumber TSM for about 5 seconds. When does Camille join? When does she show up? Right now, it's Selfmade attacking this Drake inside the pit, jumping back over. Camille TP comes through. Is there going to be an engage? When does TSM pull the trigger? When does Fnatic go for it? Spica now inside the pit, going for this play. Fnatic waiting in the wings. Bwipo showing towards Broken Blade. Shockwave combo, going for the kill. They might pick him down. He's going to try to get away, and he cannot. Plus the steal for Selfmade. Fnatic get everything!
Oh my goodness, Freak! That is a sweep for Fnatic. Are you bottom turret? Rift Herald going down in answer, not even taking the mid one for TSM. That is huge.
Bjergsen didn't even ult for the magic shield, just got the kill cleanly. Now the flash engage looking for Spica. This could be an easy kill. Flash away. It's not going to matter. Hylissang grabs his kill, and suddenly Bjergsen's alone, 1v3 out of the turret. Not going to survive this one. Goes to knock, gets away from the shockwave, but will not find the trade kill until Biofrost shows up. That is a fight you still take as Fnatic. It's 2-1. They are on Soul Point, and they have complete in about a minute and a half. Ocean Soul is going to be pretty unlosable at 22 minutes. The regen's pretty front-loaded. The scaling's not so good overall, so that early game is going to really hamper TSM's chances at finding any kills for the rest of this game. They must be able to fight over this one. And Spica nearly caught out, will not be found. Hylissang's ultimate's not going to land. Flash is not burned on either side. Mid lane turret under fire, not quite going to fall. Hylissang still walking up. Turret finally drops. Will there be an engage? It's in for Biofrost, taking 1 million damage. Flashed away, stays alive. Galio comes in, finds a knock-up onto 3. Is there enough damage, though? In the back lane goes Bwipo, finds the first kill. The second goes to Nemesis. Bjergsen runs for the hills and is taken down. A 3-0 fight for Fnatic.
And they could take more than that as well, Freak.
Here comes the attempt. Good flash for Double, keeps himself alive. He's saving it all those years for that moment, but is it going to be enough? Ocean Drake is alive, 4,000 health left. Bwipo takes some damage. This is a fight TSM must find a way to win. Bwipo takes the first few shots. Gonna lose some health here. Final shot comes through for Double, puts him at half. And the Smite fight is here yet again. Can he make it happen? Gotta get in there. Gonna be an Ocean Soul claim by Fnatic. And now it's time for TSM to fight, but is it going to be enough? They haven't gotten a single kill yet. And already Bjergsen goes down. Broken Blade to follow. It's 3. It's time for 4. And it's time to fly home for TSM. Spica runs his way as fast as he can, but plane flights are faster. A triple kill for Nemesis. TSM basically out of Worlds. Made this year, and that's going to be a clean and easy Baron as well. Fnatic, heavy favorites now to close this game out.
Yep, you said it earlier, Freak. The only time Fnatic failed to get out of groups was 2014.
He has been exceptional, has done so much work for the squad. The first Drake sneak, the second Drake steal, and now the re-engage. Once again, TSM going to try their hardest, but Reckless gets out. Galio dunk over the top, only going to find the tank. He'll be rooted up. He'll be taken down, Selfmade, of course, again. finds himself a kill, looking for win number 2 on Graves all time. As it's time to run away now from Whippo. He is on the chase. He has found the stun. He's going to find the follow-through on the double lift. And Whippo is on a rampage. 14-3 the kill score. Fnatic knocking on TSM's door.
Yep, and you know what? They're gonna break the door in one knock, Freak. Punching right through that sucker. The inhibitor turret is down, the inhibitor short to follow, and they wanna finish now.
All right, Fnatic, the fight is yours to look for the first seed out of the group and dodge the stronger teams at Worlds. It's time to knock down Nexus turret number 1. Will TSM even fight over number 2? A stopwatch for Broken Blade, he will still be stunned despite the ult, gets back to the fountain, stays alive for a second, Shockwave secures the kill regardless. Nemesis 9-0-6. Let's add a 10th for good measure, a stopwatch for Bjergsen, pad the KDAs, send them home with even more deaths for good measure. Fnatic eliminate TSM from the quarterfinals. They top the group so far in Group C, and with 2 more teams to get vengeance on, Fnatic hope to make as deep a run as they have before.
Fnatic opening up the day, coming.
Right, like that melee drops. Here's the available for the stun. He's got the red buff slow. That's a flash. Easy follow. Easy flash follow. Flash in for everything else. Watch out. Eve Rascal's gonna run out of help. You have to believe they get this kill. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. What a gank.
Oh my god, I feel so. You don't even deserve your own jungle, Peanuts. Clid comes to town, chases him out, and this is going to be a brutal dive attempt.
Danger, how can they outplay it? Doesn't go for the empowered stun, does nothing at all. Easy tower aggro dropped, and this game has gone from bad to worse, and it's still happening. Life rooted into battle here against Mark. They get some autos, get a couple more shots to knock him down. Pantheon will live. But it's time for Kramer to run away. These guys are keeping...
This is part of the jungling we talked about early on, keeping up the pressure. Peanut, though, wants to punish with Mark.
And this time it's an easy 2v1. This time he's gonna land the skill shot, and Peanut gets a kill back.
All right.
This might get to go for the fight. Did burn Smite on the chickens, which means that's gonna be a steal. More difficult one, auto Q could do it. Easy pickup there, but now 1v2. He's gonna find himself the attempt for a heal in a few seconds. Still stunned up. Watch out, Eve's going to land, but here comes Italy. Finds a heal, finds it to go right back in. Gets the heal from Rascal, and he finds the 2-on-2 kill. Now it's time for Peanut to run away yet again, then he will do so.
Uh-oh.
Last follow, no shockwave. Gets the haste Q auto, and it's going to be 5 health remaining.
For the purchase of the tier, plus the extra longswords on his first back, and gets to head right back to lane.
I gotta say, sending a Tom bench to the lane with no surprises. Everything is telegraphed and reasonably fair. Turret turns off. Speaking of unfair, he's got no help. Gets a heal, but damage still gonna come through. And they're gonna drop aggro in time. Gen G find another kill topside. I was hoping to see more pressure.
Top side of the map is a possibility. Kramer and Mark, as Pantheon Jin, do have plenty of C to lock people down, but that's where Clid is going. It's just such a smart move from Clid. He knows that there's no way that Rascal actually gets taken advantage of on the bottom side of the map, so he uses the Rip Hail there.
That's okay. Jungle Gank comes in. Mark is there for a little bit of peer pressure, a little bit of support. I mean, compensation of the Mountain Drake, since everyone moved around the way it did. All the pressure was topside for Gen G. Mid gank came through as a good counterpunch, right?
Trade back, thinking that he could have a 1v1, but once Peanut flashed in, really like the secure there actually for LGD, and they're making another play.
Here comes the root in place. The flash not going to be enough. Life puts on the shield. It's going to be able to chase him down, though. Shield's not going to be in time, but it is a trade kill onto Mark. A couple of snipes come through. A little bit of damage from the second turret of the game.
All right, so looking for Gen G. They want to create more areas where they can take advantage. Okay, dive.
Gonna flash dodge. Here comes the rest. Flash away for Xie. Shoves him backwards. And a re-flash in. He wants the kill, and Longshank was 0-3, but still kills BDD. Looking for round 2, though. Rascal shows up on the board. 2-1 team fight so far, but Gen G have to run away. Rascal is low, and a shutdown comes through for Mark. And Life is about to lose his snipe from downtown. Kramer gets another.
Kramer getting the money is...
Or will skyrocket this game. The item is incredible. You one-shot Invis Wards, you two-shot the control ones. It's going to be wonderful stuff. Clid, though, able to get back on the map.
Handshake with his team, and they try and get the answer there.
Well, the lane turret is going to fall, and LGD going to tie the turret score to this one, and the game is back to 1,500 gold difference. LGD console game eventually, maybe in 10 minutes or so. Being attacked. Gen G pops on the shroud. Nice by Ruler. Can't find the way in. Longshank looking for the flank. and they're going to find the route on a BDD. Do they engage? They put the Gen ult in, but not going to find too much there. Shields come in, not a problem. Smite fight coming in soon. Big Sleep going to come across there as well. They get the stun and a clip. They burn the stopwatch. Easy pickup and an easy kill. Longshing doing it from a 0-3 Renekton. He is carrying the team fights. He is carrying the dives. One goes back on the mark, though, and now Rascal forced to run away. BDD pops his stopwatch. Life is gone. Kramer looking for the next one. Gonna get away, but they are on the wrong side of the map. Rascal wants to find this fight in the 1v2. Not gonna have an easy time there. Revenge. Gonna find his revenge, as you say. They get the Drake. They get the team fight as well. LGD. She is going to make sure he just knocks the turret down with the minion wave, not taking unnecessary damage. She gets up 2 major items. There's a scoop back, though, and it's a one-shot on a Kramer. Mark going to be an easy one, but wait, that shockwave buys a lot of time. Is there going to be a re-engage, though? There is not. The turret will fall. 2 kills to 0 off a great play out of BDD.
And life saves the life of BDD. Rascal looking to come take some.
Can't find the stun. Will find a lot of damage on Shea, who cannot find his way out. Suddenly 3 kills unanswered. Come through for Gen G, and Baron is on the
closer he's going down. That should be secured Baron here for Gen G, considering there's no teleport on Longshing, no crazy movement for anybody to get back there for a steal. Gen G wake back up, bottom side priority, and go 4v1.
Longsheng looking for the 4v1. Rascal trying to get away. They're going to find a couple of stuns.
Ult too.
He is on the way out. Going to ult, but he can't get over the wall. Had to dodge away from the stun. Couldn't get more clearance, but he's still running. Now Kramer trying to set it up. It's a 5v1 on a Rascal. Botlane's still under fire. Finds himself the root. This should be the kill, and he will finally go down. Shut down. Crucially goes to Shie. But what do they lose? Bot lane tier 2 and inhibitor turret both drop.
Raid boss down, but the pushing power of Baron on the bottom side allows Gen G big answers. Bottom side is open. Inhibitor down as well. They finish the job.
Is there going to be a re-engage? Because Rascal's dead for 30 seconds. 5-on-5.
Yeah, his teleport is ready here for Rascal, so Gen G are laying the trap, and they're kind of allowing LGD, if they were going to make that mistake, to walk.
Still sieging defensively. No one's going for the turrets just yet. Top is going to be pushed right back in, and BDD can start dealing the damage. No one around to stop him just yet. Turret's on a half HP. The flash in. Peanut going to find the double sleep. And what's the re-engage? A root in, and from downtown, Kramer trying to bomb like it's at the Apollo, and he finds the first one. It's time now for Shia to get back, but a 1-for-0. Longshing is there. Life spits one out, but Ruler is still going to fall, and it's time for a new king. It's time to knock down Life. They will get one trade back from Rascal, but inside their base, LGD get 4-1.
Was critical here. There are so few options left open, but Peanut found it. Flashing in, finding the sleep, teleport follow-up from Longshing. What a good job getting through such a narrow comeback possibility here from LGD, capitalizing on this critical dragon.
Will not find any more poke just yet. The root comes through. He's at half, and now it's going to be the easy shot for Azir. No one's going to stop. They're going for mid lane instead. It's a trade. It's a cross-map play to go for a couple of turrets. LGD will claim mid lane tier 2 easily. Extra cloud trick not going to matter, but there's a big chunk of damage. Ruler nearly drops. So much damage coming through. Xie finds a lot there with a shockwave from the Fog of War. And suddenly, mid lane is under even more fire. The inhibitor is laid bare. Mark coming back in, Longshing with the squad. Not going to find that swirl seed, but LGD are going for the Nexus turrets. Gen G must defend now. LGD get turret number 1. In goes Rascal. Will they fight or will they go for the base? The first turret's going to fall. They can't find the scoop. Will it be enough for the kills? Yes, it will. LGD are crushed off the map. They get structures, but not a single champion remains.
They actually have the most comical ending to this game. I cannot believe it. What a delivery from start to finish.
Late game demolition versus get every Nexus. Gen G looking to close it out here. Turret 1 will fall, and let them show you how to do it. They'll get the Nexus turrets. The Nexus itself still under fire. Rascal's got the Triforce. It deals tons of
last pick. Oh no. The R5 Renekton back to bite us once again.
I'm casting. You are, and this is also...
Peanut goes for a little bit more of the aggressive route.
Bit of Biffo here towards the bottom side, piercing darkness. Mark getting taken down very low, though, has to flash. As the aftershock comes out, double flashes from Fnatic. They desperately want this first blood, and they will take it. Now Kramer's in trouble, does have to cleanse, still has flash, is going to...
Wanting to keep up the tempo here. Longsheng teleporting immediately back to get a complete shove of this minion wave. Meets in the middle. Now it's looking like it's stacking up.
I mean,
this is top side.
Beautiful coordination right now. They're threatening a freeze.
That is going to be the pushback onto Mark. Remember, he doesn't have a flash. He's got an ignite, but he's not going to be able to do anything, and that is 2 kills. Bottom side for Fnatic to start.
Renekton's pretty damn good, guys. Even if it did lose today. Looking forward to seeing how he's going to go as another fight breaks out here towards the bottom side. Mark taking a lot of damage again as Hylissang. He wants to find it, and he will pick up that kill. Now Kramer just trying to trade back. But
LGD, because the bot lane is falling apart. And if you remember, the way that Fnatic dominated against Gen
Oh, there's the shockwave. It lands onto Peanut. Oh no, Nemesis is going to finish off that kill while the rest of the team is looking for Kramer. Peanut, though, is actually going to escape. Xie finds a bubble, but now there are 4 members that are looking for the Zoe. Peanut, you need to get out of there, mate. You're not going to be able to do anything with a health bar that low, and Selfmade should probably take the same advice. The horse is so low, Xie turns around with a swift auto attack. No kills just yet. Portal jump comes in, and Reckless eventually grabs that kill, but he is going to bite the dust for it. And now Peanut continuing to bait Hylissang. Flashes forward the smoke screens there. One more auto as Kramer grabs the double kill, and Longsheng somehow turns up from the top lane. He walked all the...
by his book.
no, don't do that. By the Lost Shopkeeper's book is in goes Xie, but immediately the Zenith Blade comes out from Hylissang. That's a great dredge line to immediately eradicate the rift of Reckless. Now Hylissang, he does have an orb circulating around him, but no teammates as Selfmade was taking down the Rift Herald. So Rift Herald in trade for Reckless's life. It's probably okay here for Fnatic, depending on what they do with it. Slice comes in, dice available, but used defensively. Xie is going to go golden. He picked up his stopwatch as, oh, a little bit mistimed there. As the Dawning Shadow will try and keep Xie alive, but he's lit on fire and taken down. That's going to be the kill going over to Nemesis. Now Longsheng brought away from his turret, and he'll be taken down as well. Fnatic bite back quickly.
Yeah, and Fnatic are really keeping the pressure up right now. They have the Rift Herald. They're going to...
Early here. Often we do see the rush towards Eternity Force. Not happening here in this game. Selfmade wants power a lot earlier in this game by the looks of things, and you can understand, looking down the lineup of LGD, why he'd make that decision. Hylissang once again going in. This is 1 versus 2 at the moment, but Reckless over the wall, flashing in after the arrow lands, and that may have been a waste of a summoner spell unless they can get this dive onto Mark. Autos onto the turret as there's the depth charge to lock down the Ashe. Hylissang going down very low, but Eclipse will keep him up. Now Kramer looking for the piercing darkness just for some health back as Selfmade is going to back away. Now Peanut flashing. Collateral damage misses due to the flash. Now he's found Reckless is going down very, very quickly as Xie doesn't find the paddle star, but there's a lot of sparkles there, and he'll pick up a double kill, utilizing them. This is the power of the Zoe in these scrappy fights, and Selfmade, he gets 1 back, but now he's behind enemy lines. It's Owen Selfmade Wilson here who's looking to try and get himself out of trouble. Xie, he picked up a flash. He's going to use that to shut down the horse. So unfortunately, not the happy ending that that movie does in fact have is going to occur in this game. But towards the top side of the map, Whippo will be able to answer with a turret. Gets the last plate there as well as we do bottom lane of Fnatic. Despite Reckless not having any summoner spells, Piercing Darkness comes in. Another Zenith Plate is going to land as that's going to be the cleanse. But the follow-up arrow is going to be good. And Whippo comes through and gets rid of the center ulti. It's going to follow up there as Mark, he's going to go down. Double kill for the Volley Bear on the bottom lane of LGD.
They're up 3,500 gold, roughly. This is a pretty good situation. Peanut.
Onslaught of Shadows comes in. The pushback is Xie over the wall. Peanut lasting for quite a long time, as that is a decent time for a sleep there for Whippo. He'd done all he needed to do by taking down the jungler, and now this Mountain Drake should be available for Fnatic. That will equal out the Dragons, but highest value definitely in the hands of the Europeans.
And okay. Fnatic.
Oh, Infernal as well. We got an exciting one.
This is definitely a spicy soul.
Oh, yeah.
As Black Cleaver right on top of Nautilus, there's not a whole lot that LGD were able to do there. Now, Fnatic, 4,500 gold lead. They did have 2 turrets, so the turrets that are still standing, once they do fall, that will.
Fnatic's comp is going to be devastating in the late game teamfights. Feels like teamfights will sort of work themselves with this Hecarim Bear diving on in. Shockwaves being available as there's center plate time beautifully onto Xie. He's trying to get out. A lot of movement speed, but it's not going to be enough. Hillsong is eventually able to lock him down. Shockwave's going to come through. That picks up 2 kills. And Hillsong's not done. He's underneath an inner turret. Has a stopwatch to keep himself alive as there goes the turret from the fight. Bimbo continuing forward. Longshing's going to go down and Kramer's like, what the heck am I supposed to do? Triple kill for Nemesis. And Fnatic are smashing this game.
And Fnatic, I mean, with this kind of a gold advantage, it is...
Yep. Here's that dragon fight that we were talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Horse versus dragon. Self-made showing us that horses, but doesn't really have a destination just yet. Now he's just going to be able to take down this Rift Scuttler pretty comfortably. Longshing and Whippo are going to be fighting. Stormstrike comes down. As you can see, the Conqueror comes on in there as Longshing. He's decided he's not going to be able to win this one. He's going to flash wave of Whippo. He has a flash button as well, and he's looking for the Crocodile. Gets it. One more auto should be enough as the Dawning Shadow is way too late from Kramer, and Whippo easily picks up the solo kill.
And I mean, just right there, Rippo, Mountain, and Infernal are there bolstering all the stats as well. Looks like Death Stand's going to be the next item for the Hecarim. And Fnatic look like they're content to just allow the game.
Nemesis. Wonder whether he's going to stick around here as Longshing is looking for the wraparound. Peanut is on his way up here as well. There's the Dominus immediately going to get popped. Nemesis is going to use the Shockwave beautifully timed there as the dice comes out. And Dissonance going to be there as well. Looks like Nemesis might be free and clear, but is going to have to avoid the Dawning Shadow. Does so. Slice dice comes in. Bubble a little bit short. That is going to be the coal of the meat coming out from Longshing, and Nemesis is in an alcove of death as a shutdown does come through. In the meantime, however, Whippo is taking an inhibitor in the bottom lane, so I'd probably just be typing a worth in all chat there.
Well,
this is looking a little bit dicey here. Yep, 4 versus 4 is going to come in as Selfmade, going to go down very, very low, but did a lot of AoE damage. That's going to be Whippo interrupted as the ultimate does come out eventually. Longshing culling absolutely nothing. Mark is going to fall down. The stuns come through, and behind this huge bear in the front line, Fnatic are just going to tear LGD apart. It's a double kill for Reckless and make it.
Did he buy Sork Elixir? That's the one on my mind, but I don't think it's going to matter.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be taking points off for that one in this particular exam. The second Nexus turret is going to go down. Fnatic say no to tiebreakers, and their performance today has been second to none. Looking out for Gen G at the end of this one.
TK gonna have no problems in the early 2-on-2. You don't have any real kill pressure there. We'll see flashes for Gen G plus the Ghost for the flash of Spica. Meanwhile, Devour, big damage on a Thresh, immediate flash wave of Biofrost. Once again, this is TSM caught in level 2 versus level 1 2-on-2 and losing Summoners for that play.
And it's a Hellblades Tom Kench, or no, it's not the Hellblades Tom Kench, and he still got it stacked up in time to get it off. Because of the mid play, though, where they chase out Spica, it is going to be Klid stealing this away while Spica can come find him. There's no smite for Spica, so Klid should be able to get it regardless.
Healing up, they're going for the fight at least. Watch out, Eep could be some damage. There's a smite take, but it's level 2 for each. Klid will get over the wall with the jump, and Doublelift is on the chase. He's got the shots coming through, bit of a slow, a chop for life, but Klid could still be the target. Jumps to be down for a few more seconds, and first blood comes through for Bjergsen, the kind of game NA fans wanted to see, but now the re-engage on Doublelift could be good. He's rooted in places at 50 health, and life takes a bite out of crime. Time to get away. Does have the flash, can do so. Does he need it? And he is going to burn the flash, gets away from piercing light. Now a fight on the top side. Spica in a battle with BDD. The flashless Orianna. The red buff is on. Oh. Watch out! Eve North America finally showed up in Group C. Infinity Edge. I'm not a huge fan of the Cull Recall on VSO Champions.
All right, but it does give a little bit of time there for the roam too. We saw a very impactful move from Life, Biofrost mirroring a little bit, but no extra vision played behind in the jungle there. So after the reset, they're still going to have to try and contest towards the river. And right now, Ruler and Life with the slow push accruing here on these minions. He's not trying to push it very quickly. He's building it up, waiting for the extra pressure and control wards to come down.
Flash follow, stun top side, Rascal's ulti, it's not gonna matter though. Culling comes through. and TSM find their third kill of the game. 600 gold lead now to the North American LCS champions.
Oh, and this minion wave. Picking up that orange, trying to scale up for later. He wants to clear out this minion wave because the dive is a-coming.
Dive is coming, but Broken Blade can ult and do it anyway. Minion wave doesn't really have to matter here. They can knock down the plate. Here comes the ulti in, and now here comes the rest of the dive. Sentinel comes in to buy some extra time. Nice knockup, but it's not going to matter. Broken Blade drops the aggro. Spica does the same. A nice kill on the top side. And it is TSM, still to the old habits, playing around that side of the lane. Nice ulti in for Light's going to bring in the squad. Biofrost has no way out. He can flay, but he's going to run out of health pretty quickly. There's the kill coming through. Life claims killed credit, and you don't want to see it. Gen G's only kills are on the Tom Kench. Anyone else would be better here. Regardless, TSM will knock down the entire top side turret, so even when they draft for an Aphelios Lucian comp, it is still top side they play around.
Yeah, I mean, this is them trying to pry open their advantage. Cover this one, because they've already accomplished their goal on the top side. Problem is that Deep Ward saw him.
Here comes the dive. Okay, it is a full 3-on-2 down here. Gonna try to get the lantern, but no, the control boards are placed too well. Beautifully played by Gen G. Lantern did not matter. Spica is here too late, but that is a nice hook. Even better Devour, no problem at all. Klid completely safe. Mid lane loses 2 turret plates. But bot lane is gigantic here. 30 CS deficit now for Doublelift, 30 CS lead for Ruler, other way to say it. Now top lane, fighting back and forth, level 10 for both, but Rascal can't fight this one. Klid, the culling comes through, and Bjergsen lands him even when he's nearsighted. Here's a stun under the turret. Rascal will not find the ulti. Broken Blade gets behind him, puts in the emote, and gets the solo kill.
That's why they focus top side there. You take control in this game. Honestly, it becomes a little bit difficult for the next 5 minutes, but it could smooth out later on. If you get a good team fight with Rascal coming out, that is going to be the big target, and you have to find purchase with your Ornn Ultimate, your Shockwave, and your possible Ruler snares.
Bjergsen fighting for a Ward. Ruler seeing him though. They trade blows. Ward will not be killed. Nice defense there by Ruler. I love that play. The control word Q trying to find more to do. Can't quite get it though. Spica, not going to take the lantern, he's going to walk away. He tried to hit the Drake to get some healing, has to sidestep, nice play there. Flashes what he thought would have been a Shockwave, but it wasn't overall. Damage towards Ruler, nice hook in. Flay's going to catch 2. Re-engage comes in, Ruler's going to drop. Life's in the front line, no easy way out. Shockwave catches 1, and a flash to safety for Life. But Bjergsen, over the wall, goes in, nearly finds the kill in a BDD. 2 for 0 in the team fight, and Gen G are routed. But a re-engage comes through all the same. Is it going to be enough there as Broken Blade rejoins the squad? Will he turn off the turret? Will he go for the dive? Goes in for the first stun. Ult's going to come in, going to turn it off. Go for the rest of the play. Find the hook, find the kill on a Rascal. And that is a sleeping Orianna. Is there a re-engage? Spica can't go for it. He would die to the turret, but it's 3 unanswered kills for TSM.
TSM bait him right in there. Spica leading them down through the river. Flashes the Cloud9 emote right before they pull the trap shut. Bow hits the hook.
That's a nice one there as the turret is still alive. They hit for Klid. They finally knock the turret down. Life saves him, and the re-engage towards Broken Blade not going to matter. The lantern brings him back to safety. TSM again playing. I'm also, by the way, not about ninja tabbing on ranged champions. It's just not going to matter. Like, if Senna's getting auto by Lucian, she's probably dead anyway. Whatever. Item talk is not the important part of this game. I will move on. I'm done with it here. TSM is starting to split the map up, though. All 3 outer turrets already gone. Gen G yet to find one themselves. Now look at the play on a Broken Blade, though. Ult's to get away from the knockup. He's going to find a stun and some decent damage on the Klid, and finds a slow. He finds a Bjergsen. He finds a culling to the face. Bjergsen 6-0, dominating.
Bjergsen arrives and death follows, Freak. Teleports in for the kill. 600 gold bounty on him. Now, Gen G trying to attack again the bottom lane.
Good Shockwave. Box comes down. Biofrost needs to find a way to get his teammate to safety. Cannot get the 1v1. I have seen Bjergsen dueling mid laners before, and it's not gone well. Goodbye to Biofrost. A nice play. Life brings in reinforcements. BDD with a great Shockwave, and 2 kills go back to Gen G.
Gen G continue to pressure the weak point of TSM, and the point that has...
Let's do that again.
Take me back, Freak. 2018 was such an exciting...
We got to World Semifinals. Next year around, we made MSI Finals, beating the World Champions.
All right.
TSM not in either of those, but they are in this game looking to put a win in the column. Now a knockup for Rascal, but reinforcements are here, and they want this kill. They are hungry, and they will knock down Spica. Broken Blade is on the way out, but reinforcements from TSM have shown up here as well, and Lucian is here before Orianna. Culling comes in. Life is going to drop yet again, and it's time for the re-engage. BDD's here, wants the Shockwave, wants to find it. Bjergsen, nice side sidesteps to the right, goes for autos, gets BDD on the half, but he's running out of health. Flash follow, easy auto attack, easy kill for BDD, but traded back off a hook from Biofrost. Double lift now on the board, and it's time to run away. It's a 3v3 on the map. The fight ended up going close. A Lantern brings his jungler to safety, and now Doublet's gonna fight off Rascal, pushed him away yet again.
Gen G auto attack off. Once the auto attack is in the air, you can only break it by going into Fog of War with your flash. He does not find that, so still ends up going down, but TSM still get the dragon. Already out around the Baron pit leading up to it. This is step number 1. You have the Lilia and the Thresh. Very good big potential for themselves, trying to catch people and set them up for Bjergsen to knock down.
Okay, they're gonna find a double slow. This could be an easy sleep, easy engage. How's it gonna work for TSM? In goes Clid. Can't get much more. He knew he was gonna die. So re-engage in a 5v4. What are they gonna find? No knockups out of Rascal. A small slow, not gonna be much more. Just a 1-for-0. TSM kite back. Ulti engage is burned, but with Ruler and BDD still having ults, TSM gonna kite back. They're gonna go for this Baron instead.
What an ideal situation for TSM now. They've taken down the jungler and the Ornn ultimate is gone. Those are the two biggest things that Gen G could possibly have going for them in this Baron fight. The other thing you have to watch is the shockwave.
Yep.
Watch that ball. Eye on the ball, eye on the prize.
They get a TP in for Broken Blade. He wants this one. He's not going to burn the ulti except to go away, but they're still burning down
early.
the
Here to
Baron.
heal.
Can get the easy pickup. Should be an easy smite. And he's going to try. You gotta be kidding me. He smited to heal as you said, Kobe. And Ruler finds the kill. Oh, for Double gets nothing. It's an easy couple of kills. Thank you for the leash, and Gen
Power to chase TSM around the map. 35 seconds left on Dragon number 2. They have the Baron buff still on here for Gen G. It will last until the Dragon spawns, and they're going for the TK play.
Is it going to be enough, though? Life and Ruler under the turret. Bjergsen trying to kite with the culling, tries to get away. It's going to be a kill. Ruler grabs it. Life tanks the turret beautifully. A well-played 2-on-1. Reinforcement's not going to show up in time, and Bjergsen is dead for the Drake.
They will be able to secure this Drake. TSM have some interesting plans here for the Ornn.
And they even catch Rascal. He flashes, and no, they can't.
Yeah, I guess we found the answer to that question. Back play versus this Ornn TK team. They're so beefy, even with the double marksman having a lot of DPS. You really have to find yourself some good macro to finagle some numbers advantages or to get an objective upper hand.
Right now, Gen G have pushed out the top side. They're still down in turrets 3-4, but Clid has shown up here as well. TSM staffed mid to get nothing but some wave clear. And BDD and Clid gonna knock down 2 full turrets.
Scaling really well, even though she's not really a DPS marksman. The range and the healing are so effective. Such good stats and tools to have at these later stages.
Life for a moment as sort of the ulti channel there. Flash engage for Broken Blade. They want in. Life's going to save one. Will it be enough, though? Ornn comes out. Will not find the knockup. An ulti backwards now for Broken Blade. 5-on-5 still happening. Rascal gets hooked in. Stoneplate will time out. Can TSM find the first kill? Speaker's going to get in. That is a 5-man sweep. If TSM can't win this, what will they? 1-for-0. The burn on Rascal, just not enough. A single kill on only a support. Can't believe they couldn't get more.
Well, they are trying to stop the backs right now while the rest of the members push up mid lane. It is only 1 kill for TSM. They get the inhibitor tower as well for themselves in the aftermath.
Inhibitor turret still goes down to that.
On to BDD, you know, that very, very scary level 16 Orianna starting out with that stun, then kiting out Ornn ultimate as well.
Here, someone's got to defend this one. TSM about to get unawares. Their inhibitor turret's going to drop in a second, and they're killing Krugs in the top lane. TSM will lose the middle inhibitor off of refusing to take a stance on any objective. Inhibitor's going to drop, and Gen G could find a bit more. Broken Blade ultiless, flashless, could just die. Gonna walk away enough. Will there be a re-engage? TSM bring in the teleports, they bring in the attempted play. Is it gonna be enough now? 5-on the ulti, but they have to respect the shockwave. They can't walk in without losing all of their health.
Shockwave's still down from the play in mid lane. It's a very quick cooldown though, blue buff on BDD, so it's gonna come up for another attempt.
Spica gets down to 1100 HP though. That's gonna be dangerous. A little bit of Fog of War play. Broken Blade spots it, but how many are there? Enough. Broken Blade has to be careful. Goes in for the play. Ulti's in. Decent damage. Finds a stun. Looks for the sleep. And it's now a front-lining Rascal. He's going to be tanky for a while. Shockwave is going to find Doublift and he's gonna drop a 2 for 0. TSM had 4,000 gold, and it wasn't enough. Gen G have turned the corner.
Yep, and they're gonna keep looking to stop the backs. BDD.
He will be hooked, he will be flayed. You did not need to flay that. 800 gold is stolen out of Bjergsen's pockets. Biofrost finds more ways to sabotage. TSM is now the top.
It's gonna be hard to get into the pit, and it looks like they are actually calling off the possible Baron contest from TSM. No attempt at the steal. Gen G picked that one up.
Alrighty, Baron is in their pockets, and it's gonna completely fell apart. Ruler was a world champion, and then out in groups, and now he's back to make it go a bit better here. 2,000 gold lead. TSM, though, a counterpunch in the mid lane. They got the inhibitor turret a while ago. The inhibit self may well be free. Is it going to be enough, though? Ornhorn comes out. What are they going to find? It's Speak Up running a stopwatch. The re-engage could be good, though. How do you get out? He's going to flash, but he's going to find himself still attacked. Ruler finds the first kill. Broken Blade's going to find himself dead, not even using his ultimate. And the re-engage now in the 5v3. The front line is just too tanky. Finally, they pull Devil back to safety. Go look for the root, but it's not going to be enough. A triple kill in for Ruler to lead his team to victory. Looking for another one. A shutdown comes through for Clid. The marksmen are just better on the Gen G side. A flay on 4 is too little, too late. There is the ace, and Gen G will crush TSM. It's a comeback, but a win's a win. A 4-1 record with only Fnatic standing in their way to top this group.
The power of those Baron-empowered recalls, freak. Gen G get right back to that inhibitor, and they slap away TSM. Straight back to the Nexus here for Gen G. They are looking...
Get in there with his stun, especially if it's used onto his lane partner, so don't mind it, but it is going to be the Freljordian bottom lane, and he will be spotted. Great aim out of double lift there. Not going to deter Peanut for the minute, as Bjergsen down to about 100 actually, as the clockwork wind-up is working. The flash forward, and there it is, first blood for Xie's solo kill in the mid lane at 3 minutes.
And that is a very big... I think this is one of the highlights actually of Worlds, is when Bjergsen has picked a Zilean, unlike in North America, where he was winning lanes or almost going even in hard counter matchups. On the world stage, Orianna is getting the better end of him. Hold on.
Yeah, this is looking a little bit better. Shockwave comes through, the flash into it there as the exhaust comes down. The bomb is going to go on top of Xie, and it is going to explode, but Xie takes a while to die, and Speaker is going to be the one that picks up the kill. So, 1-1 now. It's going to win a trade for the LGD top lane. A flash forward, that's going to be the stun. Speaker nailed by the spear, and Peanut going to help the support lock down the kill. Sometimes when you see supports getting kills, you feel bad, but when it's Pantheon, minions were the ones that procced it. As now TSM slink off into the river and look for this first Cloud Drake of the game at 7.5 minutes. Looks like they should be able to grab this uncontested.
And LGD right now are aware of this, but yeah, there's no way they're going to be able to move over here. Ooh! Oh!
Arrow connects. Great shield timing, but I don't think it's going to be enough as Mark is going to go down by Frost. Grabbing that kill. They get the flash out of Kramer as well. That's going to be the lockdown. Spear almost connects, and the curtains have been called. Scoping out Biofrost, who I don't believe had the Unbreakable, and now just going to hold it for the minute. I do like the music, so I like it. Stabilized. It's Peanut's making another pass through his jungle, probably heading towards his Gromp next to make sure he's taken as many of the camps as possible, and Kramer has been zoned entirely away from this outer turret.
Not a whole lot able to really go on unless LGD consent to it. Kramer coming in, does land that deadly flourish.
Yeah, exactly. Stun comes down onto Biofrost, but that is a pretty good unbreakable. The shields are going to come down. Arrow connects there from double lift as collateral damage, and a bomb onto Mark. Flash forward and double lift. Grabs the kill with a volley. He did the calculation and got there in the end. Single man Shockwave, but that is going to net them a kill. Peanut grabs that one, and now double lift is going to be taken down as well. Xie going to get rewarded in the end. Ooh. Some extra experience going over to the Speaker, but that is just on the way out. As Peanut spots out the Graves, collects himself a bomb as well, and LGD.
One in mid lane. And I'm not really quite sure exactly how close both the junglers are, but do remember that Bjergsen has given over some EXP to speak of. So,
Shockwave. Okay, Bjergsen might have to throw out the Chrono Shift as he's going to hold it until the very last second, and in fact, that second doesn't actually come. So second Drake taken by TSM in the meantime, and it is going to be a mount a little bit wide there. Aimed out by Peanut as LGD are wanting to take down this outer turret. Like you illustrated before, this is a big deal.
Yes. And the problem with it now is that the vision play around mid is going to be a little bit more difficult for TSM, because normally you would assume, again, well, hold on.
Well,
hold that thought.
This is a lot of people moving towards the top side as Longxing realizes it. Spirit's Refuge actually does mitigate a lot of damage, but the double bomb comes down. Broken Blade is going to grab that kill, and it looks like TSM had enough of this gentleman's agreement.
At the end of it all, Kramer now, he's going to get the solo turret proximity gold as well as the turret capture for his team there on the bottom side. Spica is starting the second Rift Herald.
Ooh, turret also going to go down here. 4 members. And double lift off to the side for TSM. Broken Blade lying in wait. Seeing whether he can start something off here as the arrow is going to connect towards the backside. Double taunt is huge by Longxing though as Spica gets himself out of the way with the collateral damage. Meanwhile, Broken Blade dives into the backline. The shockwave used just to try and get rid of the Camille as the curtains have been called. First 2 shots are going to miss, but the third one's good onto double lift. Broken Blade sniped as well as Peanut has to get the heck out of there. Looks for another spear, but the Unbreakable is good. No! Kramer locking down the second one for himself. And LGD now have TSM cornered underneath their turret. Chrono Shift still on cooldown. And Peanut still stalking his prey. Bjergsen just locking up what he can. Spica didn't quite know where to walk, but is going to be safe in the end.
Some good news for TSM, just turns around so quickly. And LGD now, they
a lot of abilities to land you on top of your opponent. Not quite as many to get out, as I might have to hold my thought as Broken Blade looking for a bit of a fight here. Finds the hook shot, dives on top of Peanut, but misses the stun. And the Chrono Shift is going to get there at the very last instance, but it's not going to be enough. Pull back with the shockwave, and a little bit overly aggressive there by Broken Blade as LS looks very, very confused as to why. Goalie and Shen's pushing out the bottom lane. This is going to go over to LGD very comfortably and head us towards a 5,000 gold lead for the LPL team in their final game. Feeling strong enough to fight it, and I do not blame them.
And LGD getting this next dragon, I mean, they just draw closer and closer.
The Nayram, although we kind of took it. Korea.
Oh, we had the K-Ram as well.
The K-Ram was far more prevalent. I do definitely want to shout out 3 items coming through from 2 of the most notable 3-item champions in Orianna and the Jhin. Jhin with these particular ones collected. Very similar to a lot of our crit AD carries, but he's no exception, absolutely. As Grand Skyfall comes through, that is going to be the Stand United in compared with it, as that is going to be the Chrono Shift having to be used very, very early in this fight onto Bjergsen himself. In goes Broken Blade. They're looking for Mark. He's very low, and that is going to be the Hextech Ultimatum that locks down the Pantheon. Now Longxing going to have to taunt himself out of there as Bifrost does follow willingly, and now Broken Blade going to go into his stopwatch for Longxing. He doesn't really care. He's got himself the Spirit's Refuge, keeps him alive for so long as now Spica comes in, but collateral damage not going to be able to do enough to take down anyone more. Potentially coming in next, but we'll have to see exactly what that item is going to be. Mark looks for the stun, does get it down there, but stand beside me, going to be in for Biofrost. That is going to be the dragon taken by double lift of all people. TSM did have control of the pin.
When things of this nature are happening, Spica does not have Smite. I think they're aware of that.
Well, he's still going to try and get in there, but collateral damage not going to be enough, and Peanut is going to be able to secure the Baron. Broken Blade still trying to dive in, doesn't get the stun, but does find Hextech Ultimate. 2-man shockwave onto some very high priority members as the Chrono Shift is out already, and now the curtain call comes in. Hook shot out from Broken Blade, looking to try and escape this one as the final bullet barely too short there onto Biofrost. TSM do intelligently move over and will be able to take down this outer turret in the mid lane, and now they're looking for a fight. Arrow comes in, they're looking for Longxing first as they're fighting this one front to back, but LGD are going to survive, not taking very much damage. TSM not going to bite off more than they can chew, and that's just LGD.
Getting stronger, great. Almost has Mortal Reminder.
And Double Lift now has his 3 items completed as well. A cheeky extra crit cloak also. As Peanut gonna get tagged, but Deadly Flourish comes out onto Biofrost as well. Unbreakable is now on cooldown, which is important as Double Lift takes half of his health bar from 1 spear. I guess that's why you build a Void Star 3rd on the Nidalee. That did a heck of a lot of damage. In the meantime, Broken Blade's taking down an inner turret in the mid lane though, as Longxing does come back. and looks to try and stop that one. LGD continuing the siege. And Kramer finding another curtain call opportunity. Biocross going to be there with the Unbreakable. As we get to listen to the music for a little while longer. Waits out the Unbreakable there, but doesn't find the last bullet. They will be able to find the turret regardless. And this is just going to be LGD brute forcing through the bottom lane. Going to be able to take that inhibitor without any response by TSM. But he was in position for a flank as well, but it has... starting to think like LGD once figured that one out. Deadly Flourish is somehow going to connect. Hitbox question mark, as that is going to be the Hextech ultimatum. SGA might be going down. Good arrow is going to connect, but Kramer going to flash on over. He's going to join the Camille, try and take her down first in this fight, but the Chrono Shift is going to get in there. As Bjergsen's going to help him out. He's still alive in this fight, as Mark may not be so lucky. Collateral damage ties him up there. As Bjergsen's so close to death, but he's going to keep himself alive. Now Longsheng looking for double lift and will find him. Broken Blade trying to hookshot his way out, but may not be able to get there. The spear will connect. Speaker, can they get this 2v2 is the question, as there's the stun, smoke screen, try and get the Nidalee out of there. Longsheng is very, very tanky. Spirit's Refuge is busted in this instance. And Broken Blade is eventually going to have the precision and the protocol to be able to grab the Shen. There's Peanut's still looking for it, and this is the cutest little game of cat and mouse, or cat and graves, I guess. The smoke screen going to deny Peanut one more time. Collateral damage thrown down there. In the meantime, LGD, by the way, are winning the game. But this is fun. This part is awesome. It was the other way around. I'm getting all thrown out of whack because this game is just insane.
What a chaotic series of events. That's going to be the third and then lose the game. But hold on, we got a teleport.
Yeah, we got the Hail Mary to come through from TSM. They're looking for Xie, who's now alone in an alcove. He does have Shockwave. He finds it on absolutely no one. And TSM will be able to lock down the Orianna. If that's not a panic Shockwave, then I've never seen one in my life.
Oh, no. No.
Are we looking for the back door? Is it happening? Are we
Jhin in Pantheon.
Are we going to trade Baron for Nexus? That has never been a good one.
Oh, no.
As LGD trying to keep them here.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Curtain Goal going to come in. And yes, TSM, you did manage to get a Baron, but can you get out of here is the question. Empowered recalls are going to come through, but there are no left remaining. One comes back. There are 4 people here. Can Longsheng do it? Is the question. As Peanut's going to go golden. A few more auto attacks, and this one's going to go down. Stage United keeps Peanut alive. Coming out from Fnatic. I mean, the Malphite mid-dream is still alive. We've seen Selfmade making his way towards the mid lane as, okay, Relentless Pursuit now on cooldown. Polymorphed as well. And BDD has to flash to get himself out. That is the flash from Selfmade, and he does get himself the Whimsy Shield. And First Blood goes down as BDD pops the Gen G flare and then heads towards the death.
In the early stages, revolves around him, primarily. Now, obviously, Renekton, Nidalee, this is a bread and butter duo. It's the evolution of Renekton and Elise. Let's see what is going to happen here.
Yep, Spear is going to connect. Flash out from Whippo. Is Rascal in trouble? He's going to flash away, and that's going to be cleared. Locking down the kill. Primal Surge keeps him alive, and somehow Gen G navigate it, but teleport coming forward. Nemesis, Skippy comes on in, and that is going to be a dead Nidalee and double buffs over to the Fnatic mid laner.
And this is going to mean that Malphite now goes into mid lane, and he's fine. He's going to be able to stay in top lane. And this is one of the beautiful things about Fnatic's mid and top dynamic. Lulu can beat Renekton, Malphite can beat Renekton, Malphite can beat Lucian.
What were you talking about? Got to keep them buffs alive, LS. That's what we've got to do. These buffs are going to last the entire game. Just going to refresh them over and over again. Not entirely sure what happened there, guys, but Rascal did end up picking up a kill onto Nemesis in the 1v1. Whippo's going to turn up. He gets found on a ward, and this is all going to hell in a handbasket as in goes Clid with the pounce. Whippo in a bit of trouble, looking for the safety of his turret. Cole the Meek is gigantic, burning down with the red buff, but does have the potion. As now Rascal getting in behind this turret. Slice Dice looks for another Colombic, but he might just be dead here as he goes back towards the turret, but it doesn't grab him. There are minions still there. This is so dicey. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, there are kills going down, but we do not want to go down there. We want to see what happens here. Spear goes wide, BDD looking for the double tap onto Whippo. Doesn't find it, but in goes Rascal. He's going to die, but look, it's all about those buffs. They're just going to go into the nether. And Gen G do manage to win
as well with his grit, gets quite a lot of armor in late game team fights.
And it's also going to be the only real armor that he'll get as well. It doesn't build a lot of it, so it does mean that extra damage with that Ardent Sensor being possible. But Reckless will also benefit greatly from any augmentation. I'm looking forward to seeing whether Fnatic will be able to get some of these team fights working out, as in goes the Zenith Blade. Hylissang actually changing targets here as Life trying to get out. Cosmic Radiance not used at all, and in fact Nemesis just flashes and grabs that kill onto the Taric. Whether it was available yet as Clid
No, right now for Fnatic. This Lucian is enormous. 103
Soul, and then Fnatic find a miracle team fight and then stack up 4 of them. It's looking like a game that they can run away with. However, right now Gen G have such a huge lead, cresting 6,000 at about 13 minutes into the game. I really like the illegal lines. Try and incorporate them in the LCK if Cage will let us. Of course, as Ruler is going to be able to take down this outer turret on the bottom side of the map. That is what they want. They do want to be able to take down this turret, though, as there's the Zenith Blade. Rascal actually deciding just to tidy up this turret, as Hylissang might just go down here. The turret is going to finish him off, but can they grab Rascal is the question. Colormeek is so strong, he almost had the Ruthless Predator back available. But in the meantime, Gen G will take down this inner turret with the help of Shirley. She's not actually required for this one, but we'll see whether they can deal with the inhibitor. She got very confused for a moment there. Shirley, it's absolutely okay. Just put your face into this turret instead, and she does so. They'll get rid of that. The dazzle is too much for Nemesis. As now, we'll see whether Gen G do decide to take the inhibitor. Looks like Shirley, she just wants it anyway, as BDD. He wasn't even there. He was taking down the top lane, and now Selfmade finds himself face-to-face with Ruler, and this is a very different Aphelios. Moonlight Vigil just not long enough. Selfmade will make his way out. Oh dear, I feel like it might. Let's have a look at this team fight here as the culling. The entire thing going to be eaten by Bwipo. Takes a large chunk as well off to the side. As you can see, Gen G, they are hungry for this team fight. Oh dear, Ruler trying to take matters into his own hands, positioning so aggressively, but you can see Fnatic. What they want is this outer turret in mid lane. They'll take what they can get, and being able to trade an objective at this point in time is good for Fnatic.
Well, Gen G are very happy with this trade, though. They now get a Mountain Dragon for themselves, and this is really big because no one on the side of Fnatic are ever getting any sort of pen. So it also brings them...
Wanting that to be the end of them as Nemesis, maybe caught out, but he's able to go Skippy. Yep. Runs away. As Rascal, in the meantime, is just going to be taking down this inner turret. So while there was that game of Do-Si-Do being played, the Crocodile was just, no. The Lizard Brain working out, he's like, must kill turret. So?
Okay, well, they do this pretty quick, in case anyone forgot.
Oh my god, yep. That Severum and the Calibrum certainly going to be able to net them a Baron, as that is going to go down very, very quickly. Rascal in with the dominance. Bwipo is very tanky, but that is a huge snare from the Dazzle, and the Cosmic Radiance means no one's killing Gen G at this point in time, and that's Hylissang falling down. But that's a really great ultimate out of Bwipo, as now Life trying to keep his whole team alive and doing a great job of it. Fnatic just need to do damage, but they can't do it.
Yeah.
Clid gets over the wall. Life does the same thing with his flash. And now Selfmade, he just wants something, anything, off the back end of this. As Gen G, they go in the wrong direction, trying to corral the Fnatic. And now the Dazzle comes in yet again. Clid dives on top of Reckless, unable to lock down that kill just yet. Selfmade in trouble as Ruler. Oh my god, the AoE and Gen G, they say no. And Aphelios says, how many years would you like, my friends? As they're going to be sent a second.
Are very good at chewing through turrets.
Oh yeah.
And this might just be it.
It's looking like it. 22 minutes. This might just be the fastest game at Worlds so far. As this Nexus turret goes down, the second will follow. Hylissang trying to do what he can. Gets a stun onto Life, but that's not going to last for too long. And the Nexus will be taken down. Gen G, after such a rough start to the day, come out with a 23-minute victory over Fnatic.
And, I mean, that is